Winterset. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for tonight's match are Stacy Johnson and Todd Barron. And now for the non-starters, first on the Huskies of Winterset. Wearing number 1, freshman Kaya Cochran. Number 3, a senior, Presley Brown. Number 7, a sophomore, Macy Olson. Number 8, a sophomore, Natalie Lauer. Number 9, a senior, Bryn Acton. Number 10, a sophomore, McKenna Olson. Number 15, a junior, Allie Osborne. And number 19, a junior, Morgan Vaughn. And now for the non-starters on the Ballard squad. Number 4, a junior, Ashley Kinter. Number 5, a senior, Elena Severson. Number 16, a sophomore, Harley Eskelson. And running out the non-starters, number 18, a sophomore, Addison Hoskins. And now for the starting lineups, first our guest, the Huskies of Winterset. A defensive specialist, number 2, senior, Callie Welsh. Playing middle hitter, junior, wearing number 4, Grace Anderson. And outside hitting position, senior, number 5, captain, Zoe Breeden. A defensive specialist, junior, number 11, Ella Hall. Playing middle hitter, a sophomore, number 12, Dottie Reed. The setter for the Huskies, a sophomore, number 14, Claire Seidler. And the libero, a sophomore, number 20, McKenna Olson. And now it's time for your Ballard Bombers. And outside hitting position, a senior, number 2, Ella Ashland. Playing middle hitter for the Bombers, a sophomore, number 6, Nora Miles. The setter for the Bombers, a sophomore, number 11, Haley Astron. Morning time music. An outside defensive specialist, sophomore, number 12, Harry Gardner. And right side hitter, junior, number 14, Emerson Ainsler. Playing middle hitter for the Bombers, a junior, number 15, Karina Gardner. And the libero for the Bombers, a senior, number 19, Peyton Eskelson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you may go.
Well, good evening, folks. Megan, can you hear me okay over there? We need a little more. What do you think?
I'm pretty good,
Okay.
Tim. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't think
well.
that's ever a problem.
No, I think it's fine. I think it's great. I think we're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hangar on a fine Tuesday evening. I'm Tim Davis with my analyst.
A change in title for tonight.
Yeah. Megan Mudd is with us again tonight. We got the Bear, Brock Bierman, behind the scenes. Executive producer Danny Sunsets. He's on the road tonight for work, so maybe he's tuned in. But just had our own version of Jim Corneliuson, a.k.a. Brian Taylor. Corneliuson sings for the Blackhawks.
Oh, all right.
Chicago. Brian Taylor did a bang-up job again.
It is.
With
What a
the
treat.
national anthem. He is. And, we don't have to worry about if it's going to start or not.
Right.
It's going to play, so it's always nice. So, Raccoon River Conference matchup tonight. The Winterset Huskies come in here to the Hangar. Record of 12-7 on the year.
I'm excited for this matchup. I hope it's going to be a good game, as I know it will require a bathroom break if we go to 5 games, but
Okay.
I'd love to see it tonight.
That's duly noted, folks. So if I'm flying solo, it's because Megan's in the restroom. Oh, boy.
I really want
okay.
to see 5 games.
Starters tonight is Welsh, Anderson, Breeding, Hall, Reed, Seidler, and Olson for the Huskies. We'll get to the Bombers here, as that's outside hitter. That's too long from Zoe Breeding, the senior. On the floor for the Bombers this evening to get it started is 19 Peyton Askelson, 12 Hallie Gardner. Looks like 11 Haley Estrom. And Emerson Inksler's over there, 14. Brenna Baumgardner, 15. And number 6, Nora Mudd for the Bombers. Get this one started. Bombers off to a 1-0 early lead. Little tip there from Askelson. Breeding outside, free ball for the Bombers now. Gardner with a pass. Good set there from Estrom. Just a little long, but looking for a tip.
Yeah, boy, our eyes can deceive us.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a tip, but to no avail.
Clearly they can see better than us, like
Tied
we've
at
said
1.
before.
You bet. A little warm in the gym tonight. Not too bad, considering what it's been like outside the last couple days. A good receive there from Askelson. That's Baumgardner out there with the kill for the Bombers. Their first of the evening.
Normally we set Brenna to the middle, but, on that rotation there, she gets a look from the outside, and she executes. Into serve is sophomore Addison Hosting.
Yeah, Hosting checks in for Inksler, the lefty. Southpaw. You see back there outside again to Breeding. She's where the bread and butter.
Swing on
Yeah,
her.
she does. That's Mudd with a tip ball, and that'll go down for the sophomore Nora Mudd.
That's actually Ella Ashford.
Oh, that
but
was
it's
Ella.
funny you say that because Nora and Ella get confused all the time.
I couldn't see. I could only see the long
I
dark
know.
hair. I couldn't see
They
behind
actually
the
look
official.
alike to me too.
Okay, well, Nora is out of the game. That
But
makes
that
sense.
was a kill by Ella.
Yes. Oh, a little miscommunication there from the Huskies as the Bombers on top 4-1 early in this one. Hosting on a little bit of a roll. That's 2 here. Jump serves over again. Outside to Breeding again. That one falls in there for a kill for her. 4-2, Bombers with the lead, and looks like it'll be Claire Seidler back to serve for the Huskies. That was Ella Hall checked out. Number 1, Kaya Cochran checks in. Just a freshman.
Winterset's a young team too.
Yes,
I
they
think
are.
the Bombers are a young team, but Winterset's also playing a freshman and quite a few sophomores.
And passes that one out there to Ashworth. Hits it out there to Ashworth. Little too long for Ella on that one. Yeah, both teams, a lot of youth, and it seems to be kind of the theme we're seeing. We didn't see with that Carlisle team, but they were pretty good. And their outside hitters that we had here, 10 days ago, I suppose. Well-oiled machine that Carlisle team was. But the Bombers had them on the ropes for a while.
Nice save there
Good
by Haley.
Hustle by Estrom.
Oh, my.
Right there, and Baumgardner takes advantage of that one as
That was
Estrom
kinda
gives a little
awesome.
shove. Yes, it was.
Good saves by both teams, but, man, Brenna got big eyes on that one, and she dominated.
You betcha. Gardner checks out, so it'll be Harley Askelson in. For the Bombers, as Ashworth is back to serve. Bombers with the 5-3 lead here in the first. Jump serves over. That's Welsh with the receive. Outside to Breeding now again. This time it just took enough off of it. Kind of a change up there for you baseball folks out there. Speaking of baseball, got a big-time report as Miles Mudd, Megan's boy, committed to Wartburg this last weekend.
Now we're excited.
Now we're excited, and it makes the senior year a little bit smoother, a little simpler.
Yeah, he's got that off his plate.
You betcha.
Nice hit by
Another
Brenna
kill
again.
there from Brenna Baumgardner. That's the third of the evening so far for Brenna. Nora checks back in as Peyton Askelson checks out for the Bombers. 6-4 here in the first.
Cut me a little bit of slack here now when Nora Mudd is in. I sometimes have to hold my breath.
Fair enough. Good set there. That was 14. Seidler with a good set. Oh, and Haley Esker just got into that net, and she knew it too. Wasn't much she could do.
No, just pushed her up a little close there, but.
That was an outstanding set by the sophomore Seidler there for the Huskies. But again, you're going to hear a lot of underclassmen tonight, folks, and it's both sides of the net. So bright futures for both. They keep them all out, keep them together. You never know what can happen late in the season. Ashford with a good receive. Quick ball there.
Good look there by
Hester.
Haley. Yep.
A little quick
nice
tip
little
over.
Dump over the net.
You bet.
We've got Inksler back in for Hosting.
A lot of rotation going on, and the one thing is it keeps them fresh, and we have our rotations, obviously the rhyme and the reason for it, but good serve there from Hosting. Seidler's going to just, that was Dottie Reed that tipped that one over.
Good down ball by Ella.
That's 5. Breeding there saves it. Olsen, the libero, knocks it over. Set to the outside to Inksler, and Breeding can't handle that one as that outside hitter playing all the way around. We saw it in that Carlisle game. We had their outside hitters in the back row. They just didn't receive them. They could not receive a kill very well. So something to look forward to here if you're a Bomber fan as Estrom's back to serve again. The lefty. It's a free one here. Peyton Askelson gets underneath of it. We'll set it outside to Inks. A little tip over. Olsen gets it. Seidler out there. Big time block at the net. Oh, no, didn't quite make it over there.
Nope. I like the block.
I do, too. I think we're going to stick with that one. That's Brent Acton over there, number 9. She's a senior middle hitter for the Huskies. 9-5 in the first.
Again, my favorite song.
9-5, Dolly Parton. That's Acton again with a little tip. Doesn't quite ride the rail over as Peyton Askelson was there just in case.
She's wishing for those two back, but.
Yes, she is. Just a little bit close to the net.
Yeah, those
I felt
are tough
like both
to come
of those
in.
sets, yeah. Bombers with an early one here. 10-5 lead. Estrom back again to serve. Drops one in there to Acton. Seidler outside. That's Dottie Reed. Harley Askelson with a down ball, and there's Breeding. Couldn't quite get to it once again.
Yep. Harley took a little off at that time, too, and caught her back there.
Timeout here from Coach Kaylee Schultz. While the Huskies trying to get some things in order. While we've got just a little break here, I want to give a shout out to our key sponsor here, Flight Bar and Grill, as I got Bear working the buttons over here. But Flight Bar and Grill have been our main sponsor for the Ballard Network for over a year here.
I was thinking we should say our favorite entree at Flight.
What's your favorite entree at Flight, Megan?
You go first.
No, I'm not going first.
Oh, geez. Well, I love the Bomber sliders. If you haven't been to Flight, they got a lot going on there.
They do.
Good drink menu, good food menu. The Bomber sliders. Most recently, I've gone gluten-free, which means I cannot have the sliders.
Okay, so
but they
what
do
did you
have
go
a
to now?
gluten-free regular bun.
Okay.
So I just get kind of, their good hamburger on a regular bun.
Okay. I don't know what I'm going to pick. We're going to come back to it, and I'm going to give you something.
I know. It's hard to pick.
I do enjoy the sweet potato fries. That would probably be my favorite side if I was going to go there. But we got to thank Flight Bar and Grill, Matt and Marianne. That's Estrom with the serve here. We're back to the action, 11-5. That's the freshman Cochran. Too long on that one, so staved off the timeout to stop the run. 12-5 Bombers. Allie Cochran, the 5'10 freshman, number 1 for the Huskies. Another good serve there from Estrom. Outside, that looks Dottie Reed. Could not quite get it over. The sophomore middle hitter couldn't find over the net, so it's in there. 13-5 as Estrom's on a bit of a heater here.
We've got a solid student section here tonight, I'd like to point out. It's a whiteout.
It is a whiteout, yeah.
I see one light blue.
Some folks didn't get the memo. That's okay. weren't on the same Snapchat or text chain. That's outside to Acton. Ball's tipped and just out of the reach of Peyton Askelson there. As we had the, what did we call Nora and Emmy? Did we call them the?
I think you called them the
triple C.
No.
What do we call them? Well, we'll figure it out. The Centennial Circle crew. Oh, good, smart play there
nice
by Harley
reaction
Askelson.
by Harley. I love her approach on that. She came in hard. Now, they got a block up, but fortunately it went out, and she was able to stay away from it.
Yeah, you're right. Her footwork and her body placement were in the right spot. So she rose up, had a good base underneath of her. This will be Hallie Gardner back to serve for the Bombers. Sends that one deep to Olson. Seidler with a set out there to Acton. She kind of down balls that one, a little downspin on it. Outside, that's Ashworth.
Yeah.
Breeding gets that one. Olson will pass it over there to Acton. She sends it deep. Gardner gets a hand on it. We've seen Hallie do that all year. Emmy Inksler with a big-time kill.
Nice. Those are some good saves.
Yes, it was. The Bombers flying all over the court. No pun intended, but it's reminiscent of their nickname.
The block out there with Nora and Emmy is a pretty strong, tall block, and I think the Winterset hitters are having to go over it a bit, which is putting a few balls out of bounds, so we'll take it.
Seidler gets that one to Acton, and she just cannot find. The top of that tape is giving the Huskies fits right now, as it's 16-6 Bombers with all of the momentum.
Oh, I had a listener just text us, and she thinks that it was the Centennial Circle Duo.
Centennial Circle Duo, okay. Well, we got another point for the Bombers as it's 17-6. Wow, you couldn't ask for a better start if you're a Bomber fan or if you're Coach Duncan, right? We're kind of flying around. We're helping each other out. We've been in the right spot. We've got some kills.
I said I wanted 5 games, but I'll take 3.
We'll take 3, so will I. This is Acton again, and blocked up there, but to no avail, out of bounds.
That was a good hit by Bryn Acton, number 9.
Yes, it was. Acting like she's done that before.
Good one.
There you are. You're welcome, folks. Write that down. 17-7, the Bombers lead.
From here, folks.
Callie Welsh will be back to serve. Received by Askelson. Outside there, Emmy Inksler with another kill.
Yep,
a little
nice
cross
back
court.
set to Emmy. We got Brenna back in the front row, number 15.
At the table here, it's Peyton Askelson back there, Hallie Gardner, Haley Estrom, Emmy Inksler, Brenna Baumgartner, and Ella Ashworth on the floor for the Bombers. For the Huskies, looks like it's Welsh, Olson, number 11, Ella Hall, number 12, Dottie Reed. I can't see this.
Wonder what happened to the ball.
14 looks like definitely Seidler and number 5, Breeding out there. Huskies. As Seidler hustles that one down. Going to be way outside of Breeding. Got a piece up top there. They're kind of figuring that. They started attacking that block more, it looks like to me, Megan. And a little more thunder on those kills, and it's just knocking the ball out of bounds or out of play. So 18-8 as Olson, the libero, is back to serve. Just a sophomore here for the Huskies.
Yeah. It's a good start for the Bombers as the home team to come out strong, because sometimes the visiting team takes a little bit to get warmed up, you know.
It does, and that's Brenna Baumgartner again with a kill. That's her 4th of this first set here. Off the tape and down, but it worked out. 19-8 as Hosting checks in for Inksler. She'll go back to serve. She rattled off, I believe, 3 or 4 earlier in the match. Sends that one deep. Welsh gets it. Breeding on the outside. Hits a good down ball there. There's that quick middle set. Oh, nice good hustle there. Could not happen, though.
Yeah, great hit by Brenna. Nice reactions from Winterset, but Bombers with the point. We did have a team meal last night, so, I mean, I don't want to take all the credit, but some of us moms just, you know.
Got her together. That Seidler hits that one over. Well, Ashworth sends that one deep. That's Seidler to the outside to Breeding. Breeding runs up, tips it over. Gardner in the back row passes it up there to Estrom. Outside to Ashworth. Big time block up there. Ashworth just couldn't quite keep her in. That was a solid block up at the net by Grace Anderson. It
you know,
looked like
Ella
Breeding.
Let's see, how tall is Miss Ella, 5'5". She does a good job. She's got a good down ball there, and she can get them in, and just went a little long on that last one, but she's not afraid to be aggressive.
Right on cue was Ashworth with that one. Outside now to Breeding. That one looks like it was down, but it was down and in. It was just close.
Yep.
20-10 as the student section is razzing the long judge, but that's okay. I think it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. 12-10 here. It's getting serious, folks. Megan just cracked a bubbler.
Yep.
Seidler on the serve.
Buckle up.
That one's too strong from Brenna as it's 20-11 now as Seidler's back to serve again for the Huskies.
Seidler, their sophomore setter for the Huskies.
Kind of got gobbled up by that one, but that'll be Ashworth over. Breeding gets that one to the net. Seidler with a quick ball over there. We just couldn't quite get it. We got a little confused right there, or confused. I think in Iowa we say cornfused. Maybe that's Nebraska. They say cornfused.
Never heard that before.
Never heard that before. Nope. Now you have,
nope.
Megan. Now you have. 20-12. Seidler on a bit of a run. 2 straight here for the Huskies. Serves that one deep. Cut up on the forearms of Askelson. Ashworth too long on that one. We're 3 for 3. Looks like Coach Duncan might want to get a timeout. She says to Stacy Johnson,
yep.
We will take a timeout.
I don't know if it's the Huskies woke up or the Bombers got a little sleepy. I don't know.
I think it's a combination of two. All of those kind of those rally balls that we were getting to were those, I don't want to say volleyballs, but in the volley realm of the world, the Bombers were capitalizing. And you know what? We've had some unforced errors because we've hit 3 kill attempts too long. So it's not like we're completely out of sync. We just got to get back in sync. We need a little Justin Timberlake with us right now.
I can get down with that one.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. We did have a new graphic up tonight. Brock was working on it today, so we had the starting lineup. So we had the starting lineup prior to. So if you're home watching, that was all Brock. He's got a big.
Maybe Dan should be gone more often.
Hey, whoa! Watch out! Watch out there. Shots fired. Danny's over in Illinois. Can't stand up for himself. Seidler gobbles Hosting up on that one again. Outside to Ashworth. Down ball. That's Breeding. Hits it deep, and that was Welsh. Couldn't quite get to it. Good time out there from Coach Duncan. Yep. Got him off the run. 21-13 Bombers. It'll be the senior Ella Ashworth back to serve for the Bombers. Come on now, Ella. Just roll off 4 straight here and get to the second. Or just get one in, but that's okay. Announcer jinx. I did it a couple times on Friday night in the football game. It's the same thing here tonight. I was confused. Brock walked in tonight. He's got a George Kittle jersey on, so he likes the Niners, but Kittle's an Iowa guy.
Right, I'm kind of digging it.
I don't mind it either. Number 5, that's Grace Anderson with that serve into the net. That helps the Bombers. This is 22-14. And Baumgarten will be back to serve here for the Bombers. Good student section interaction. That's Seidler outside to Acton. There she found the rail and got it over the top this time. Brent Acton. Wasn't the prettiest, but it was effective as that goes down. Point for the Huskies. They're starting to claw their way back into this one.
A little too close here.
Grace Anderson back to serve for the Huskies. Hosting wasn't sure, so she went up. That's Harley Askin with a down ball. Pretty out there. Tough play there by Dottie Reed, but she managed to get it over. Outside, Harley Askelson. Big time, you bet. That's big sister, little sister. Peyton in there to Harley saying, that's what you have to do.
Peyton is the ultimate hype girl.
You betcha.
Sometimes I think she gets up in her little sister's face and she looks at her like, what are you doing?
Right. That's that sibling love, you call it, right? Acting on the outside again, hits that one high. Good receive there from Askelson. Outside to Harley. She hangs. That one's in the net. Seidler couldn't get there, so it's 24-15.
Game point for the Bombers.
Harley Askelson came to play tonight. She's got 3 kills for the Bombers. Just a sophomore as well. Haley Estrom back to serve. Match point here. Good serve from Haley. Acton receives that one. Quick set there to Dottie Reed. Dottie Reed, the sophomore. You could say she put the dot on that one as she killed it.
You love these little name
I do,
jokes.
I do. Well, they're not jokes. I feel like that's their name.
They're not jokes.
No,
I mean, I have the last name Mudd, so.
Well, I try to leave that one alone. One of your best friends has got the last name Brown, so I'll leave that one there. Anyway, back to the action. Ella Hall, junior back to serve. Harley Askelson receives a back set from Estrom to Askelson, and that one finds its way in there, and Harley Askelson with a whale of a first one there for the Bombers as the Bombers take that one 25-16 over the Huskies.
I like the start. Well, looks
you
like
betcha.
Rob Mudd got himself some popcorn.
Good popcorn here at the hangar. If you're at home and you're wondering if you should come out and watch.
Yeah, there's still popcorn apparently.
There's still popcorn available. Not a bad evening to come out here.
Cupid Shuffle. It looks like Brock's going to cue something up big here on our screen.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go with the Ballard Booster Club, so we got to mention them. Speaking of Ballard Booster Club tonight, I don't know if you saw the Facebook message or tweet, or if maybe you got an email. If you are a Booster Club member, they do have actual paper programs.
Wow.
But they are very nice.
They're
nice. In full color. If you are a member of the Booster Club, you get one per family.
Yes.
So it is a one-and-done deal, but they are nice. They are a nice thing to have. You can kind of put a name with a face and a face with the name here. But it's one of the things the Booster Club does, and they're always looking for ideas. They're looking for things to enhance.
I think I'll like taking a picture of that. If you get one and you take a picture of it, then you don't have to bring it every time.
That's true.
You can just take a picture of it, and then you'd have it on your phone for the game.
They do, and they do
They're
have
a nice keepsake
the
too,
scan
for moms.
here. You can scan the QR code within the program for an up-to-date roster as well. So with each team, there is a QR code to scan for rosters. So if you just want to do that at home, you'll have your rosters
there you go.
for the home Bombers. But the Booster Club does many things. One of the things they've done for us, the network, is they provided basically all of the equipment. They pay for this Huddle subscription, so that's the big camera that you see on the wall. Then we do have our own individual camera, but they provide so many things and opportunities for all of Ballard Athletics 7 through 12. So without them, we would be lost. And if you feel compelled, you can scan a QR code that was up there, and they'll be up there again. As we've got teams doing the Cupid Shuffle. We've got
live judges doing the Cupid Shuffle.
The line judge is killing the Cupid Shuffle right now. It's been a long time since I've been to a wedding. That's about the only time I Cupid Shuffle is at a wedding. But it's a song that never dies.
I mean, it's timeless.
It is timeless. It is timeless. It's a timeless. Does it go down as a classic?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
So are you going to go timeless classic Cupid Shuffle, or like a timeless classic like Hotel California?
I
Same
like the
realm?
ones where I can really dance. So
that makes sense. You do have a nightclub in your basement.
I do.
Callie Welsh back to serve for the Huskies. In this second one, it is not. Baumgartner with a down ball. Seidler outside to Breeding. Block up front there. Baumgartner and Inksler were there, but Breeding found that one and found its way down. 1-0 Huskies in the second set here.
I think we're going to see her warmed up a little bit more in this game.
I agree.
She's a senior outside hitter. I think she's going to get some good swings here soon.
Bombers a little out of sorts. Seidler with a quick set there to Dottie Reed. Looks like she tossed that one over and it worked out just perfect.
Yeah, good court vision by her to see the hole. Bombers just need to settle in here, game 2.
2-0. We know nothing's going to be easy. This Winterset team comes in 12-7 on the season, so they know how to win these matches.
I saw they had a win against Southeast Polk, which I don't know how good they are, but
that's a good block
sure.
there, you bet. That's Dottie Reed on the block. Baumgartner couldn't get away with that one. 3-0. The Huskies out to an early lead here in the second set. Callie Welsh is 3 for 3 here to start this one. Too long. There we go. It worked out for us on that one. Point Bombers. Addison Hosting will come in. Check in for Inksler on the rotation we've come to know and love. She'll come in and serve.
Bombers are coming off homecoming week last week, so we played at Boone last Tuesday night and did beat the Toreadors.
Got a win on the road. Dottie Reed with a quick one. Good play there by Hosting. Outside, this will be Ashworth. Blocked by Reed. Reed has been everywhere right now. That's Breeding on the net. Looked like it was out, but it was in. Was just in.
Yep, she hit that
by
back
the
corner.
seam. She did. That was right down the line. If it was on the highway, it might have just clipped a rumble strip, but to no avail. So it's 4-1 here. The Huskies lead. Folks, if you could have seen the look that Megan gave me, you wouldn't wonder why we're laughing. Olsen with the serve. Baumgartner with a quick tip. Now, and Seidler couldn't get there. Good sneaky play there from Brenna Baumgartner with a little bit of a
Brenna
change
can
up.
swing and hit, but that's just a really good play there to recognize the hole in the middle of the court and tip it right there.
Ella Ashworth back to serve.
Oh, thank you for
That
that.
was Ella Hall. Free ball here for the Bombers. Hostin gets it. Oh, quick one there by Estrom. Met at the net, but to no avail. That was Grace Anderson up there, but Haley Estrom snuck it over. Point Bombers.
Bombers getting back in this one. 3-4.
Ella Ashworth just hits the tape. Wow, worked out for them Bombers right there. A couple of Huskies ran into each other. It just took enough off of it. 4-4 as the Bombers right back in it. Olsen with the receive. Welsh outside to Breeding. That's off the stanchion.
Yep. Oh, there you go with that word again. I'd like to add. I mean, I meant to Google it.
What would you like to call it?
Oh, like the antenna.
The antenna? Okay.
I don't know what a stanchion
Are we
is.
getting a frequency off that antenna, Megan? Do you think we get XM radio, or what do you think? I feel like it's more of a stanchion.
I'm Googling this.
Yeah. Ashworth with another serve as the Bombers on a little bit of a roll as we cue the roll. Bombers at 6-4. They take the lead here. Outside, Breeding. Good palm ball there. That's up off the net, and now we just couldn't quite get there. A little bit of confusion again there on the Bombers' part.
All right, I'll give it to you, I guess. It says a stanchion has multiple uses, including a post or bar for support.
Well, it's not quite for support.
And a crowd control barrier.
Well, it might be that. Stanchion's not the right word, folks, but good job there by Ella Ashworth. That's Harley Askelson. Olsen with a nice dig back there. Breeding with an attempt, and Ashworth's back there, finds it. Brenna Baumgartner sends it deep to Welsh. That's Seidler outside here. That was Cochran with a tip. That was Estrom with a quick ball over the net. Olsen back there to Breeding. There's Peyton Askelson doing what she does best. Harley down. Oh,
there we go.
And it looks like we called.
Good volley. That was a good volleyball there.
That was a good volley. Again, we don't have the best view over here because we got this.
Official's always in our way.
Yeah, the official, the up ref, I believe that they're called. It's 7-5 Bombers.
Nice serve by Brenna.
Back set out here. That's Anderson. Bomber scramble. And Harley Askelson. She got a little confused on that one. I think she was looking for referee Stacy Johnson over there. To no avail. Stacy said, that's 4 and I can't play. 7-6. Huskies trail as it'll be Zoe Breeding back to serve. Austin, a real good pass there. Good set. That's Nora Mudd with the kill there. Good pass back there from Hosting to Estrom with a set to Mudd.
A little quick set there. I like it.
Nora Mudd with a great number. That was my number throughout high school and college, by the way. Number 6.
I'm sure that's why she picked it.
I think that was good for her.
Ooh, nice serve there by Haley.
Just skimmed the top of the net, and it was down. It was over and down in a hurry. I would almost say in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, but it was faster than that even. Estrom back to serve again, 9-6.
I didn't know lamb had fast tails.
They do. Used to have sheep when I was a kid. And that one's out of play as Seidler can't get that one back in. 10-6 here for the Bombers. Every time I left, they'd always say, come back. There you go. Haley Estrom back again to serve. 10-6, Bombers lead. Received
it's a
by
good thing
Breeding.
People don't tune in for our actual volleyball knowledge.
Seidler, that was Anderson. That's outside to Inksler.
Nice hit by
Big
Emmy.
time there from Emmy with the kill as Seidler could not handle it. Good swing out there from Emmy Inksler. I'm sure Dan's tuned in over there in Illinois, or he's out on his balcony in his hotel room taking pictures of the sunset. One of the two. Too strong there from Estrom. Good run back there from Haley Estrom as the Bombers lead 11-7. Or if you're into those Slurpees, the Huskies trail 7-11.
There's not many of those around anymore.
There isn't anymore. Grace Anderson back there. That one handcuffed Peyton Askelson just a little bit. 11-8. Good placement on that one.
A kid like Peyton, though, she says, serve it at me again. I dare ya.
Yep, hit it right at me. She wants it every time if she can. Usually doesn't go the other team's way if that happens. Right there's a good one. Back set to Harley Askelson. Seidler with a good dig. Breeding, that's Acton that'll rise up. Too long. That's that block you talked about earlier in the match, Megan.
Get those girls up, make them have to second guess the swing.
Allie Gardner checks in. Harley Askelson will check out. Gardner back to serve. Bombers 12. Huskies 8. Olsen receives that one. Seidler outside here to Acton again. A little tip. Emma Inksler off the block from Reed. Cochran hits it over. Gardner with a pass. Set there from Emmy, and that'll be 4. Didn't quite get over the top. Twelve to 9 as that looks like Cochran will check out, and Ella Hall, the junior defensive specialist, will come in to serve here for the Huskies as they trail by 3 in this second one.
Tight on that net.
Yes, it was. Solid play there by Estrom, even a better one by Peyton. Outside to Acton. I tell you what, this Winterset team, to me it seems like we've only had one other home match, but they've been down the line more than what we saw in that first match against Carlisle.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to hit it down the line, which a lot of times you're seeing that thing go cross court, but not the Huskies.
And I think against Carlisle, I think we knew that they really wanted to go down the line, so we really blocked that well. Maybe we just need to adjust the block, and I think that's what I just saw the coaches discussing there was, all right, if you're going to take us line, we got to take that away. Make them go cross court then.
Excellent play there by Ella Ashworth. Acton down. This is a volley.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and that's Breeding saves that one. Still volleying here, folks. Stay with us. Quick one there by Estrom. Big by Olsen. Outside there to Acton. Blocked up top by. That was a Centennial circle duo of Mudd and Inksler on that one. Boy, that was worth every penny of admission on that one, folks, as the Bombers take the lead 13-10.
Nice finish to that play there.
You betcha. If you're on the Bombers' side, that's how you want those ones to end. 13-10, Peyton Askelson back to serve. Brady receives that one. Quick set from Seidler. That was Dottie Reed.
I forgot to look at Big Brother's face in the student section when she did that. I kind of like to see if he's rolling his eyes or smiling with pride. Right now he's yawning.
Folks, you get a lot of play-by-play here from the Ballard Network. This is, well, she started this match off with 3 straight. Brennan with a tip over. Pretty, now quick set again. Oh, that one's just out. Dottie Reed. Almost looks like Reed catches that on her fingertips and just controls it. Always fun to see that. 14-11, the Bombers lead as this lead. Inksler checking out, Hosting checking back in. The lefty will come in here to serve for the Bombers. 14-11 in the second set. Here from the hanger. Good
Addison
serve.
is good at those short roll serves.
Yes, she is. Let's see, we'll put it right where they aren't type of thing.
Not to brag, but one of our viewers, who happens to be a relative of mine, my aunt, she says she Googled it. Antenna is correct.
Antenna is correct. So not to brag, but absolutely to brag, folks. That's outside to Breeding. Good dig there from Gardner. Quick one to Baumgardner. Welsh back there. Seidler out. Big block by Brenna Baumgardner. Yep. Seidler again going to try it again to Breeding. Too long on that one. Nice job by Brenna. Well, I will refrain from calling it a stanchion, and we will call it an antenna, folks.
Just trying to help you.
It has been validated. No, you were trying to prove me wrong, Megan, and it worked, so congratulations. Hosting back to serve again, 16-11 Bombers.
Now you know how Rob feels.
Seidler, quick set again to Reed.
Nice
Baumgartner's there. Good play by Brenna Baumgartner with the ooh, or whatever they do, right? Is that what they do?
Brenna kind of haunts that net,
yeah,
you know?
she does. 17-11, timeout. Coach Kaylee Schultz for the Huskies as the Bombers trailed in this one 4-1, but they come storming back here now. 17-11 lead, and they seem to be on the same page. Simpatico might be in.
I like it. We're really clicking.
I feel like the Bombers on the court are clicking, Megan, and you and I up here, Bear behind the scenes. I mean,
the whole thing.
It's
the national anthem.
The national anthem.
Everything's clicking
you
here.
Go national anthem
tonight.
or Star Spangled Banner. I'm still a Star Spangled Banner fan myself, but I'm also a Coca-Cola Classic guy.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So we go along. We go along with those ones. I know you said you wanted 5, but I kind of like the way the Bombers are rolling here. We can keep it going.
The Bombers have our home tournament this weekend, home varsity tournament.
Okay.
I think there's 6 or 7 teams coming to town, so
very nice.
That'll be fun.
Matt, Marianne, make note of that if you're listening at flight. There'll be some folks in town. That's Olsen back there. Seidler, quick set again to Reed. Down, Hosting. Not a great pass over the net there. Seidler outside to Breeding. Not a great set. Brenna sends that one deep. Welsh back there, outside to Breeding. Good dig out there by Gardner. We got a volley on our hand, folks, as that's Olsen outside to Breeding. Good play there from Estrom. Even the up judge. Another block there from the Bombers. Just couldn't do enough with those 2 tall blondes right there up front.
Yep.
Baumgartner and Estrom just hanging around, counting crows up there.
I like that song.
That's a great song. It's a great song. I didn't go see those guys. They were down there at Vibrant Music Hall in early August. I didn't go. 18-11.
We could sing it on my stage.
That's okay. We might have to do that. Hosting with a good serve.
Nice serve.
Hall, that's Seidler. Quick set again to Reed. Excuse me. Yeah, that was Dottie.
Good hustle by
Dottie
Peyton
Reed.
there. I hope she's all right. She pops up
okay
with a smile.
as she dives over there into the bench. 18-12. Reed will check out for the Huskies, which you don't mind seeing if you're a Bomber fan. She's had a really nice second set. McKenna Olsen, sophomore libero, back to serve for the Huskies.
Tough serve by her.
Oh, big time right there as Ella Hall just makes a life decision and gets out of the way of that one from Baumgartner.
Yep,
I'm telling you right now,
that's
Megan.
That's what I'd look like every time.
Absolutely. I am like dodgeball.
I still want to do that fundraiser for dads. You know, like get dads out on the court and let girls hammer balls at them.
I'm like
I think that would be awesome.
Patches O'Houlihan. Dip, duck, dive. That'd be me every time a ball's coming at me.
I'm setting that up.
Trying to avoid a broken nose. Ashworth back to serve. Good one back there to Welsh. Couldn't handle it. It kind of just dove on Callie Welsh. Good serve there. 20-12 for Ella Ashworth as the Bombers have a fairly comfortable lead right now, but we want to keep pouring it on. Welsh gets that one to Seidler. Quick over the net.
Bombers saw that one coming. Good swing by
Baumgartner
Brenna.
again, I believe. Another kill for Baumgartner.
We got so many girls that look alike on this team.
They got the long ponies, and it's hard to tell.
We spend a lot of time on hair before the games. I know that.
21-12 as little Sutton Askelson gives older sister Harley a little encouragement.
Oh, yeah.
Ashworth got a break there from Breeding. Good
nice
dig.
Pass by Peyton.
Harley takes a little off. That's Hall. That'll be Seidler outside to Breeding.
Oh, nice save by Ella Ashworth in the back row.
Oh, and Brenna couldn't quite keep that one in bounds.
Dang.
But yeah, Bombers were making like eggs on that one and scrambling everywhere.
I'll give you a B.
Fair enough, I'll take it. Huskies with the point, 21-13. The Bombers lead as 14 and Claire Seidler. The setter's back to serve here. Received by Ashworth.
Ella. That was all perfect there. Like we've said
Absolutely.
before, the pass was great, the set was great, and the hit was the exclamation point.
The exclamation point, you bet.
Brenna back to serve now. Bombers 22-13.
I think that ball was in there. That was kind of a little bit of confusion there from the Huskies as Coach Schultz looks at her girls and says,
what were you doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Baumgartner back to serve. 23-13, Bombers lead. Breeding with the pass to Seidler. She'll set it outside to Breeding. Big block, but Breeding put enough smack on that one, but it looks like it's...
I wonder what they called.
Maybe
it didn't go over the net.
Maybe it did not go over the net, yeah. Into the net, into the tape, so it's match point here, 24-13 for Brenna Baumgartner. Breeding gets it, Seidler sets it, out to Breeding, down that line again, and that's Zoe Breeding. That's the fourth time we've seen that play from the Huskies. Breeding will be back to serve.
Yep, coach is trying to adjust that block there.
24-14, good pass there from Ashworth. Savvy tip there from Mudd. Acton. That ball's out. That'll do it for the second set as it's
up and over that block.
25-14 here again, the Bombers.
Bombers are rolling.
Yes, they are.
Have you thought of your favorite dish yet at Flight? Did you say one?
You know, I have not. I have not thought of my favorite entree, but I do enjoy, I like the burgers, obviously, but I very rarely eat a whole one. I usually share one.
Maybe people don't know. Oh, look at you, Mr. Health Nut.
Well, no, but I like to take it home. But I mean, I do enjoy the
so
foundation
you're like a
burger.
senior citizen.
Megan?
I shouldn't say that with my dad right next to me here.
Folks, and it's good to see. We talked about Gordy a couple weeks ago when he had his triple bypass surgery. Gordy's up here.
He is in the house.
He's in the house, and he's sitting next to Megan right now. He hasn't nudged her or elbowed her, so she must not be doing too bad of a job.
He claims he wanted the back rest, but I really think he's just making sure
he's making sure that you don't incriminate yourself or shame the family name.
Right.
Which he doesn't have to worry about.
If you don't know, Flight does give $1 to every foundation burger to our Ballard Education Foundation.
Yes.
So it's called the Foundation Burger. So if you hit up Flight, and you might as well get the Foundation Burger if you've never been. So
best burger of Iowa 2023.
Yes. And that $1 off every burger has just provided our school a ton of new resources, which is really awesome.
It's been amazing, and they've Matt and Marianne, the folks over there at Flight, they've evolved.
$20,000, I think.
Yeah, I think it's been over 40 since the inception of it.
Oh my.
Is what I'm pretty sure. That 2023 year was big, but they've evolved. Now they've got an Oktoberfest menu where they've got some different things. They've got a schnitzel. They've got a cheese-covered burger. I don't know what it's called exactly. They've got an eclectic group of taps on the rail, so you can, if you're kind of into those seasonal drinks, they've got all of those things for you.
And a patio.
They've got a patio, and daylight today. It might be a little warm, but you get into this fall season here, and it's 65, 70. They've even got some heaters I think they can put on out there for you. But they've done a lot for the community, so we thank you, Matt and Marianne and Chef Katie over there, those folks at Flight. They've done a great job. They also allow us to host our flyby show. Still trying to figure out where that's kind of going. We had John Walters on last month. He was excellent to listen to, so we're trying to get some Hawkeyes to come on the show. It's a little further trek for those folks from Iowa City to get over here. But long story short, if you're in the area, so Saturday, if you're in town for the volleyball tournament, stop in there at Flight Bar and Grill. We've got some pretty decent restaurants. Fence line down there is they got some pretty outstanding food as well.
Yeah, they do. Good drinks there. And the Mexican restaurant.
Yes, and the name escapes me right offhand.
Casa Azteca, right?
Casa Azteca, there you go. So everybody's got some stuff. And we've got a new kind of little flair going on with the Fabled Popcorn Company taking over for Double Dip. They will have ice cream and then gourmet popcorn. So it's an endeavor that Matt and Marianne are taking on again.
Just a hot spot here in Huxley.
It is a hot spot.
And
it's a good place to be.
once we get this road construction cleared up, it's going to...
Boy, it'll be a lot easier to get to and from, Megan. I can tell you that. I'm looking forward to that. No more gravel travel.
Right.
That's been a pain in the tuchus, but it is such is life when you're in a kind of a growing place in central Iowa. And we are glad to be here. Set you here for the Huskies. It'll be Olsen, number 20, number 2, Callie Welsh, number 12, Dottie Reed. I got to believe that number 5, Zoe Breeding, is out there as they're talking through it. Number 11, Ella Hall, and 14, Claire Seidler. For the Bombers, back to serve, it'll be Askelson along with Hallie Gardner on the floor. Haley Estrom, Emmy Inksler, Brenna Baumgartner, Ella Ashworth as she tips that one. Pass out there, so it'll be Ashworth cross court. Welsh gets that one. Seidler with a quick tip to Reed. Good pass out there by Gardner. Inksler with an attempt, and Welsh just got in the way of Hall, so that'll go down as a kill for Emmy Inksler.
Right side hit there from Emmy. Good set from Haley.
Bombers working together. This will be Askelson back to serve. They'll be Breeding. Passed out there by Peyton from the back row, and that one's blocked by Dottie Reed.
Reflexes.
You bet. Good play by Brenna Baumgartner.
Those are fun ones.
The night train there. Got a text earlier. They got a good one going, a fun one going on over there in Manchester, West Delaware, over on the football field on, I think it's Brown.
That is really cool.
On the turf at Brown Field. It's West Delaware and Mount Vernon playing outdoors on a state championship court. So kind of fun experience for those two communities.
A volleyball game on the football field.
Yeah,
outside.
You bet.
Yeah.
What an interesting thing. We've seen it done, as that's a point there for the Huskies, but we've kind of seen it done. I think we saw Nebraska did it last year. There was 90-some thousand strong over there. We've seen the Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball team. No, never high school. So cool thing over there for those folks on the eastern side, the northeast part of Iowa.
And a beautiful night for it.
You couldn't ask for a better one. Estrom outside there to Ashworth. Olsen gets that one. Seidler outside to Breeding. Estrom chases that one down. It'll be a free ball here for the Huskies. Hall up to Seidler with a back set to Reed. When we might have helped her out, as Estrom kind of tried to give that one a little
kick.
A kick.
Which is legal, to stick your foot out.
It is legal. Okay.
I don't know if you can really swing
might
it.
Be, is it 3-1 here or 3-2? I don't know if I thought the Huskies scored, but maybe it's 3-1. 3-1 on the scoreboard. That one just gets a piece of the net. 3-2 here. The Bombers lead as the Huskies are coming back around.
Back to serve for the Huskies is number 20, McKenna Olsen.
Outside,
nice
Brenna Baumgartner.
There from Baumgartner.
You bet, good set. And Baumgartner does what she does best with the kill again for Brenna. Hosting will check in for Inksler. Lefty will come in here to serve for the Bombers. Student section has not sat down tonight. Kind of good to see.
Yeah.
A little bit of fun. Seidler outside. Breeding kind of couldn't gather herself, but gathered herself enough. And the block was there, but couldn't quite handle it.
Keep it on their side.
Seidler back to serve here for the Huskies as they trail by 1. Good play there by Haley Estrom. She got stuffed at the net.
Interesting play. And Brenna can hit from all angles.
Yes, she can. We're figuring that out tonight as Welsh sends that one deep. Hosting with the pass. Outside set from Estrom to Ashworth. Seidler gets a piece. Olsen, that'll be a free ball for the Bombers. Hosting with a pass. Back row here from Gardner.
I like that. Something new.
That was something new. Good play off the net by Seidler, and Olsen sends it deep, but solid volley there from both sides.
Yeah.
That was an excellent play by Seidler hitting that ball off the net.
She waited for it and got it right up. Good back row attack from Hallie Gardner, too.
Yes,
that was fun. We've got Ella Ashworth back to serve.
Breeding with the pass to Seidler. Seidler back outside to Breeding. It's blocked by Baumgartner. And Estrom again, but that's Brenna Baumgartner with another block. She has been a presence all night at that net.
Yes.
I guess some would say that her being up there is a gift, folks, not just a presence. Seidler outside to Breeding. And that one's blocked, but it finds its way down on the Bombers' side, so it'll be a point Huskies. It'll be Zoe Breeding back to serve for the Huskies. Not often.
Do you Google these before the games?
No, I don't.
They just come out of your brain?
They're just coming out of there. Anytime I can get you speechless, Megan, I know we've accomplished something.
Nice.
Brenna Baumgartner. Speaking of speechless.
I want to do that.
That one speaks for itself. And you've said it before, Megan. You've touched on it a couple times this evening. It's the pass, it's the set, and it just makes it simple. And there's nothing simple about it or easy, but they make it look simple when everything works together. It's fun to watch.
Very pretty when it's done the right way.
Breeding, that one's up there. Olsen acting with a little fist ball over the top.
Made her work hard for that one.
Warm up with the swing. Estrom sends it deep to Breeding. Seidler outside here to the freshman, Kaya Cochran. Hits that one outside in. Cochran, that's, sometimes life is a highway.
You are Mr. Music.
You're welcome. That's Tom Cochran. That's not Rascal Flats. Anyway, Grace Anderson with the serve. Harley Askelson down
nice
that net. You bet. Anderson back there.
Harley, but
again.
Nice save by Peyton. Back row to Ella.
Good communication here on both sides. That's Cochran again. Kaya Cochran, the freshman, rises up. That was a nice volley.
Yeah, it was.
The communication there was excellent on both sides. Huskies get that point, trail by 1, 7-6 Bombers lead. Anderson back to serve again here for the Huskies.
Oh, boy.
Wow, and we were just on the back pedal, and it just caught the tip of the tape. All square at 7. Had an out call, but Hostin couldn't help herself. Harley hits that one over. Now we got a set here from Breeding to Acton. She'll bounce that one over. Harley Askelson,
nice
good swing by Harley again.
I see the folks from the Ames Tribune here. They do a good job of covering Ballard sports, so we appreciate them being at our games. Always fun to see the girls in the online news.
The online news, not the paper, not the paper copy anymore, Megan. That's a thing of the past, man.
I do love myself a paper copy.
That does not shock me. Estrom was just too long. Yep, it was just long as skirting the edge.
I think you can still get a paper copy at Casey's of some days.
Okay, all right. I haven't read a newspaper in the better part of a decade, I would say. That's Hall with the serve there. Ella Hall outside back row. Harley Askelson. Breeding with a pass. Seidler. Back row to Breeding.
Nice back row pass there.
Peyton Askelson's diving in there. Estrom sends it deep. Lets us get reset here. Outside to Acton goes Seidler. Too long from Acton again.
Yep.
Haley Estrom with a really underrated play there to send that ball deep on the tip.
Yeah.
Give ourselves a chance to kind of get reset. Get our wits about us, and I guess with all the wits, we made the smart play. Gardner with a good serve there. Oh, Dottie Reed climbed the ladder there. Good save by Mudd underneath the net. Seidler, quick one to Dottie Reed again. Reed kind of hangs up there.
Yeah, she does.
Maybe that's the Lottie Dottie call.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she hangs up there and reads the block well.
Yes, she does. Yep, and she kind of places that ball where she wants it. That's a skill.
It's kind of the good way to get points.
Makes sense, Megan. That's why she's the best in the business, folks. That's Welsh with a serve. Good pass from Askelson. Back set to Inksler. Not ideal, but it worked. And good play by Seidler as the Huskies lead 10-9. First lead this deep into any set here for the Huskies so far this evening. Bombers need to get it back together. Trail by 1 as Welsh is on the serve. Outside to Ashworth. Cross court, Olsen with the dig. Seidler outside to Breeding, down the line, and Coach Duncan is kind of clapping her hands in jest, saying, I think we've spoken about that. Need a side out. I think that's still the thing here. You get the point. We need Zach Barnes and Monroe Clark in the audience. Ashworth sends that one over. All with a pass. Seidler outside to Breeding.
Oh.
Gardner was there but wasn't quite ready. It looks like Coach Duncan's going to get a timeout.
Yeah, she does really like to hit line. She's got a good swing, but I think Coach is, you know, we got to get that block up, and then we got to cover that back corner because that's where she wants to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks, the man behind the scenes tonight is Brock the Bear Bierman. He's been working with the graphics. He told me tonight he gets to produce, I believe, his first ESPNU. Produce or direct? Is it produce? Direct. His first ESPNU. We got a soccer match up there at Iowa State, so
that's exciting.
that is a big deal for the Bear.
Ballard grad that we're all so proud of.
We're just going to see his name across the bottom line at some
That'll
point.
That'll be fun. He'll have to let us know when that is viewable.
I think I get ESPNU. It's ESPNU or ESPN Plus? ESPN Plus. I don't know. I might get that channel. I don't know.
Don't worry. The Muds get every channel. We spare no expense on channels.
On channels? You get all the channels?
Got them all.
Okay. You got the channel? You got a channel? Because if you got the channel, they can watch the channel. Anyway, okay.
Oh, boy.
Back here. Callie Welsh. Back to serve. Winterset leads 12-9. Good pass from Peyton Askelson. Good play there from Emmy
Sneak
Inksler.
Over the block from Emmy to get the side out.
Yeah, little Dottie Reed used against her there as Emmy Inksler placed that one just in the right spot. Peyton Askelson back to serve for the Bombers. Seidler with a good pass outside. Oh, boy. Breeding's got it dialed in now.
Yes,
her percentage has gone way up
Yep.
since the first set. 13-10, Winterset leads. Olsen back to serve for the Huskies. When Peyton Askelson,
put one up like that, you're going to get punished.
You're not going to like the end result there. It's 14-10 Huskies. Bombers need to regroup here just a bit. Olsen, good serve there.
Nice save there by Hallie.
We got a little confused again there, did the Bombers, as now the Huskies lead by 5. It was Ashworth was going to hit it over, and it looked like Estrom was going to bump it over. Yeah, Olsen again with a serve. Good pass there from Gardner, outside to Baumgartner. A little tip play, good play by Brenna Baumgartner.
Just get the point.
15-11 as Hosting will check in for Inksler, and she'll be back to serve. Addison, number 18. Welsh receives that one. Seidler, quick set to Acton. Excuse me, that was Anderson. Grace Anderson with that kill. 16-11, the Huskies have controlled this one since taking the lead at 10-9.
Yep.
Seidler back to serve. Baumgartner with a tip over. Olsen passes that one out there to Breeding. Good dig there
nice
by
dig
Askelson. Ashworth sends it deep.
Welsh
is back there.
not afraid to be aggressive. I like that. Nice save again by Peyton.
Ella sends that one deep. Good pass from Gardner. That's Seidler with a quick set. When we tried to hit it twice from Estrom, as Anderson kind of just mistimed that one, but it worked out in the Huskies' favor as it's 17-11 here in the third. The Huskies with the lead. Seidler serves it. Received by Hosting. Good play there by Olson.
Yeah.
Seidler, cross court from Breeding. Ashworth with a good strike there. Baumgartner finds the hole in the defense.
We'll take it.
Good swing there from Ella Ashworth. Originally, but Baumgartner with a very nice play.
Ella's got to get pretty tired. I think she's our only bomber, right, that plays
all the way around. Yeah. Olson gets that one passed out there, and now that's Breeding.
Nice dig,
Good
Peyton.
dig by Peyton Askelson as Coach Kaylee Schultz was dancing on that one. Another big block there for the Bombers. Might have been
There
4.
we go. Chip away, back into it.
Big time play there from Peyton Askelson to keep that one alive, and the Bombers get the point as they trail by 4 here in the third. Huskies lead 17-13. Ella Ashworth, the senior, back to serve again for the Bombers. Welsh receives that one. Pass over to Seidler. Seidler way outside to Breeding. Tipped at the net. Back row, and Ella just a little strong on that one as she taps her chest and says, my bad. Bombers trail by 5 as the Huskies lead 18-13 here in the third set.
Number 5, Zoe Breeding, back to serve for Winterset.
That one, Brenna, just a little bit too long. Yep. 19-13 is Zoe Breeding. Will go back to serve. Zoe. What a cool name, Zoe Dashanell. You know her? You ever watch New Girl, the show?
No.
No? You ever seen the movie Elf? She's the she's the other elf. Brenna Baumgartner.
What? Oh, it must have gone on the other side of the antenna.
The antenna, there it is, folks. Timeout on the court from Coach Duncan and the Bombers as they trail by 7.
I have to point out my favorite. Well, I mean, there's a lot of cool things about Winterset, the town, I'm sure, but I got to give props too. And my family knows what I'm about to say here. The hanging petunia baskets that line the streets of the town of Winterset are incredible. And I would love someone to give me the pointers on how they get them to look like that. Every time we pull in for baseball games, my kids are always like, there's your baskets you're jealous of. They are nice. So whoever does your city flowers for Winterset, good work out of you. I'm jealous.
Folks, I'm telling you right now, if you had petunia baskets on your bingo card tonight, you win. You win the Ballard Network with the petunia baskets in Winterset. Mama. Holy smokes, here we go.
You know,
back to the action,
never know.
Thank goodness.
Well, it was a timeout. I wanted to thank them for their nice work.
And hopefully somebody in Winterset's tuned in. They might not give you the secrets, though.
Well, they deserve to know how beautiful they are.
That's awesome. Greatness recognizes greatness. We love it, Megan. Baumgartner back to the action. This is Acton here for the Huskies, and we can't handle that one. Addison Hosting just couldn't quite get it. The Bombers look out of sorts a little bit more than we've seen them. We saw it a little bit in the second, but we gathered ourselves and won that one. But down by 8 here. It's 21-13, and Breeding's back to serve again as she's going on a good roll.
Good hustle by Haley there.
Yeah, really good hustle by Estrom as she gets herself back in the play, and Acton's just missing by it's not much, but it's just enough. Down 7 as it's 21-14.
Oh, nice serve by Brenna.
That was
girl's face.
Yeah, it was right off of Breeding's face, but she made the play. Excellent effort from Zoe Breeding. I don't think it caught her quite square, thank heavens, but good play to stay in it there from Breeding as it's. Well, looks like we're questioning here because
the
it's
rotation. I think the questioning whether the setter is back row or.
Looks like we're going to get a redo or to no avail. Folks, and we apologize. I'm not up to snuff on the rules, but it looks like there was something in question there from Coach Duncan and Askelson. A point Bombers, so it's 22-15. Maybe that's enough to kind of stir the Bombers up here a little bit. Rally off here
if nothing else, this is a lesson on how important it is to start strong in the games. You know, you got to come out and win that first game, because if you find yourself down like this, it's good to have 1 or 2 in your pocket already.
Haley Estrom with a good serve there. That was 15. Allie Osborne, who's checked in for Winterset, going into their bench a little bit. That one doesn't quite make it over there from Seidler. That's Claire Seidler couldn't hit that one over as Estrom's got it rolling. It's 22-16. Another good serve there from Haley Estrom as the Bomber faithful starting to feel something over here as timeout, and a good one there from Coach Kaylee Schultz, excuse me. Bombers trail by 5 as it's 22-17, Megan.
Yep, keeping this one interesting.
Yes, we are. I thought Winterset was most known for being the home of John Wayne.
Oh.
But it's the Petunia baskets that really set them apart.
To me it is.
I don't know if I've ever seen them, but I've only been down there a couple times.
And they've got a nice little ice cream shop there too, right by the Petunia basket.
Well,
it's right downtown.
You're speaking languages now. I do like their facilities. They've got some good facilities there. It flows really well. I've been there for a few volleyball tournaments. They've got a lot of access to gyms right there in the same place, which makes it fan-friendly when you're going gym to gym or whatever you're trying to do.
How many viewers do we have, Brock? I just want to know how many people
As that one's in from Estrom gets the point, so it's 22-18 as Haley Estrom is wearing that back right corner out right now of the Huskies. 75 viewers, Bear?
75. Huh?
75. Well, it's
better
than 74, Megan. Estrom with another good serve, and she
went right for it again.
She did. She just served it just outside of Slater over there, you could say, right there on the floor. Point Huskies. Huskies lead by 5, 23-18. This will be Ella Hall back to serve, the junior. And that one is going to be out as it's called from the, the up official saw that one. We'll take it. Bomber fans, as it's 23-19. The Bombers trail by 4. Hallie Gardner back to serve for the Bombers. Osborne passes that one to Seidler. Seidler cross court. That's an unbelievable hustle play there by Ella Ashworth. But there's Dottie Reed with that middle ball again. She finds a home for it. Boy, I thought the Bombers were going to get that point, Megan. Good effort there from Ella Ashworth.
Everybody flying all over for that one.
In true Bomber fashion. They were flying all over.
Callie Welsh. Oh, way to get a hand on it there,
Good tip there from Haley Estrom. Boy, that one looked like it was outside of the antenna, but to no avail. So that'll be game 3 goes to the Huskies. As now the Bombers lead 2-1. 2 games to 1 in this one, in this best of 3. As looks like there's going to be a bathroom break for the student section. Megan, how you doing over here? You doing all right still? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't want the 75 strong at home to worry about you.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Always looking out. Folks, if you see that on your screen, if you're up and at 'em, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow night to get a meal, Flight Bar and Grill got the Oktoberfest going on right now.
Ooh.
So all kinds of that Oktoberfest type food. As Brock and I were doing the game on Friday night, we weren't exactly sure what it was all called, but Danny Sudsets, he knew all of the words and all of the things. He's tested out a couple of the meals. So if you're into if you're a foodie, I would say, it would be an excellent time to go. Yeah, some of that specialty food. The Flight Bar and Grill, the main sponsor, along with the Ballard Booster Club here for the Ballard Network. Without those two, well, we wouldn't really be anything, I guess you could say. So we're very fortunate to have the Booster Club and Flight Bar and Grill in our corner. as they support the endeavors that we throw at them all the time. So
Thursday night, we've got academic awards night going on at Ballard. So
Okay.
I expect to see a lot of these volleyball girls walking across the stage, getting
Okay.
some academic awards going. So that's always kind of a fun night.
Well, I did, for you Hawkeye fans, I did just send a text to Matt Gatens. Coach Gatens over there for the Iowa Hawkeye men's basketball team. Been on his case to come over and join the flyby, maybe bring a player or two with him. So we'll see if we can get a response from Coach Gatens. I invited him over to the garage this weekend, but he said Iowa City was just too far of a drive to come watch football in Huxley.
Right.
But we'll get him to change his mind.
Yeah.
Heck of a golfer that guy is, too. Nice guy, heck of a golfer. Good pool player, too. Matt Gatens, Iowa Hawkeyes. Look at the Hawkeyes. They got a nice, oh, man. Brock doesn't like this. Is this the wiggle? That's the juicy wiggle.
Oh, you don't like this song? You're a
Oh, boy,
Cyclone fan.
He hears it 30 times a week.
I kind of like this
I think he's
song.
got fatigue, but Megan likes the juicy wiggle. I like juicy fruit. Does that count for anything?
No.
Okie
no,
dokie.
That's
On to the fourth one here, folks, as the Bombers lead 2-1.
Bombers need to go.
The Bombers need to go bombs away here, as it'll be Peyton Askelson, number 19, Ella Ashworth, number 2, number 12, Hallie Gardner, 11, Haley Estrom, 14, Emmy Inksler, and number 6, I believe that is Nora Mudd out there for the Bombers. Number 2, Welsh, 11, Hall, 14, Seidler, 20, Olson, 12, Reed, and 5, Breeding for the Huskies. Welsh, too strong with that one. Point Bombers. Callie Welsh with a serve. Peyton Askelson back to serve for the Bombers. Looks like we're subbing in and out, or the line judge is just getting a little direction from the down ref. Stacey Johnson as Askelson serves that one deep.
Got our hands on that one, so
Tipped over there. And they got her hands on that one. This will be a nice one there from good play there from Ella Ashworth and good hustle from Peyton Askelson. Bombers out to a quick 2-0 lead in this one. Peyton Askelson headed to UNI next year to play for Coach Peterson and the Panthers.
That will be fun to watch.
Hall receives that one. Seidler outside to Breeding. Bombers got a hand on that one. Yep, so it'll be tipped point Huskies.
I see Grady Greco is over living his best life over in the student section.
Yeah, Brother Owen's up there at Wartburg this year. He's a freshman, so kind of the Ballard, the Huxley pipeline for the baseball program.
Gonna build a dynasty up there.
Okie dokie. Inksler sends that one deep, and it's just too long. Looks like we need a towel. We got some moisture on the floor. Haley Estrom doing it all tonight.
Yeah, even mopping the floor.
Just even mopping the floor. That's all right. Tied up here. The McKenna Olson back to serve. That one's into the net. Point Bombers. Megan, did you watch much of the Olympics? Did you watch much volleyball in the Olympics this summer? Did you tune into
I did. I watched,
yeah.
well, mostly beach volleyball. Was there regular volleyball?
Yeah, there was regular volleyball. The United States got silver in the women's side, and they got bronze, I believe, in the men's side, I believe. So.
Man, if you haven't ever watched the Grandview men here locally play, holy smokes, that is like terrifyingly awesome how hard they hit. It is actually kind of scary in warm-ups.
Big block there from
Brenna
Baumgartner. Oh, now we stay alive. Coach Duncan looking for 4 over there. Didn't get the call, but the Bombers play
for
on.
A lift, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Brenna's
down and in on that one, but we got it. The hard work. Play tougher longer. I believe that set up the road. From one Matt Campbell. So it'll be Hosting back to serve for the Bombers as they lead 4-2. That downspin on it is Breeding, just gets a point. She's got that back left quadrant figured out, and it's just we're just not quite in the right spot and moving as we see it. But she either goes there or just right down the line. So tough one. Seidler back to serve and just climbs over that tape for a point for the Huskies. 4-4 in this one. Bombers led 2-0, and Huskies stormed back in the third. Baumgartner, good dig there by Seidler.
Yeah, nice play off the ceiling, too. Oh, hit the antenna.
Down, ball hit the antenna, folks. Oh, man, am I never living that one down.
Nope.
Okay. So we would say that the pole holding the net would be a stanchion. Fair enough.
I'll think about it.
Ashworth with the serve. Bombers lead 5-4. Baumgartner takes that one down. Good play from Brenna Baumgartner.
Yep.
Ella Ashworth. She has not left the floor tonight.
No.
For the Bombers, the senior leader.
She seems like a energetic girl, so I bet she likes it.
6-4. Welsh gets that one out. Seidler outside the Breeding.
Oh, there she went cross
play. Good play by Peyton Askelson.
Oh,
boy, I think that's in the net. Boy, I don't know if that got over or not. It looked like it really came on top of the net from our angle, but
Haley must know she touched it because she's not really, Yeah.
Hosting outside to Askelson. Brenna tips that one. That was 15, Allie Osborne. Free ball here for the Bombers. That was Cochran out there, and that's Baumgartner. Big time on that outside with a little back set, and she comes around swinging.
Yeah, that was nice. Let's keep doing that.
Now Danny Sunset said he's on tape delay, so no spoilers on a text message bear. We'll check in the freshman here, Lillian Huntrods.
Oh, man.
For the Bombers.
I have a big update, but I'll wait a second.
Okie dokie. Allie Brown swings on that one. Haley Estrom over the net. Point for the Bombers.
A listener, a friend of mine, sent me a tip. She says the key to the Petunia baskets are Groff's greenhouse with the specialty fertilizer.
Brenna Baumgartner back to serve, folks. That is Grace Anderson, too strong on that one. And if you're wondering about the hanging petunias, we have solved the mystery.
Oh.
I was worried about that. Wasn't sure I was going to sleep this evening, but now we've got caught back up. So
now I can relax.
Baumgartner back to serve, 9-5, right on cue for the Dolly Parton 5 as the Bombers lead 9-5. Seidler set to Cochran cross court. Huntrods, the freshman, digs that one out of there. She's a high-energy girl, as I've seen her a couple times this year in JV. Brown, just finds the angle.
Good
bring out the tweezers, because that one was just like a splinter. It sliced right in there.
Okay.
You caught me on that one, Megan. Been wanting to say that for a couple games here. Got it off my chest. Okay, it'll be Grace Anderson back to serve. Huskies trail by 3. And Huntrods just couldn't quite get that one. It ate her up on the shoulder. Lillian Huntrods. I believe that's how you say her last name is Huntrods.
Yes.
Okay.
I think she goes by Lily, but yeah.
Lily, okay. Anderson back to serve. 9-7, the Huskies trail. Peyton Askelson with a good play there. A heady play by the senior libero. As Lily will check out. kind of a funny checkout. It's like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger over there with Emmy Inksler and Lily Huntrods.
Yeah, there's
Lily
a little bit
just
of a
at
height difference
5'3",
there.
and Emmy at about 6 foot. So too strong there from Estrom. Side out belongs to the Huskies as they trail by 2. Bombers lead 10-8. The Centennial Circle duel is back in the front line as Hall is back to serve for the Huskies. Good pass there from Nora Mudd. Just too strong with that one. Bring it down, Nora. 10-9. The Bombers lead as the Huskies trail by 1. It'll be Hall back to serve again here for Winterset.
Good pass from Harley. Ooh, she made a run for that one.
Yes, she did. Precision there from Askelson, though, as that's Brown again, finding just a sliver of the net. She takes that one, and it's too deep from Allie Brown. Excuse me, Allie Osborne, the junior outside hitter. Gardner checks in for Harley Askelson as Hallie will come back in. Hallie in for Harley.
Yeah, we got a lot of H's.
We do. That
Oh,
one
that
is just close to being in. Ooh, that was right there on the line, but to no avail, just a little bit outside, so it's point Huskies as Callie Welsh will be back to serve. Bombers lead 11-10 in this 4th game of the match.
And nice return by Peyton.
Ashworth, good dig
Down
there
ball
by,
with Ella.
you bet. That's Breeding out there. Gardner, good pass. Back set. Inksler wasn't expecting it. Tip again by Reed. Peyton Askelson outside to Emmy Inksler. She hangs.
Yes.
Good
Everybody
kill
moved
there.
just how they were supposed to. You know, we were a little out of rotation a few times, like, or not out of rotation, just out of our normal positions. But everybody adjusted, and we got it done.
Well done there. Askelson. Free ball for the Bombers. Peyton passes it right to Estrom. That's Baumgartner. Good block up there by Reed. It'll be outside to Breeding.
Good coverage there from Ella on the block.
Inksler goes cross court.
Hit
That's
from Emmy.
Hall as Estrom gets her hands on that one. Outside again to Emmy. Welsh into the net. No avail. Nice scramble job there.
Yeah, we've had some good volleys tonight.
There has been a lot of action. 13-10. The Bombers lead. Peyton Askelson back to serve here. The UNI commit. Over and good. Welsh passes that one to Seidler. Seidler with that quick set
Nice
to Dottie
save
Reed,
from
but we were
Peyton.
there.
Good save.
Hestrom sends it back to Haley. Reed again. Oh, just mistimed it. Couldn't quite hang on to that one as Seidler set her up again. Good effort on the Bombers side of the net from Haley Estrom, the sophomore setter, has been flying all over it.
Timeout, Huskies.
Timeout for the Huskies as we've got some slick spots on the floor. Ella Ashworth says, wait, coach. Wait for me in the timeout. I'm doing a little janitorial work here. She continues to go. She missed the timeout.
Maybe she was avoiding the timeout.
Maybe she was. Maybe she said, I know what's going to happen over there. I'm going to stay out here. I go by the bench.
No, we're ahead.
Up to 85 viewers. Megan,
man.
85 viewers.
I
The
hope-
word is out on the Petunia talk.
I hope the fertilizer doesn't sell out now that I said it with 85 viewers.
Again, if
What
you
was I
had
thinking?
petunias and fertilizer, I mean, I'm the music guy, but I don't know what's coming from over here on my left, folks.
Obviously, the people are tuning in for what they like.
They are
so.
petuniaing in. There you
Good
go.
one there.
Ba-dunch. There we go. Peyton Askelson with a good serve. Outside to Breeding. Good
Nice
block,
block.
and it's just
Oh.
outside. Sometimes you're just too good at what you do. Good hit there from Breeding as a point. Huskies, good time out there from Coach Kaylee Schultz. McKenna Osborne back to serve. Ashworth gets that one outside here to Baumgartner. Down hard.
What did they call?
I don't know. It looked kind of like the John Cena "You Can't See Me" reference. I don't think that's what it was, but
I'll give you that. That's exactly what that
thank you.
looked
14-12. That one's too strong from Osborne.
I'm going to
Point
need to Google what that is.
I don't know what that one was either, Megan. We apologize, folks.
The
but
hit was incredible.
We're rolling. Yeah, it was really well done, but I don't know what was the call.
Maybe he couldn't see it.
I need to get the hand signals down. That possibly could be. It was too hard and too fast. 15-12. Hosting into serve. Seidler outside to Breeding. Hosting, good pass. Outside to Ashworth goes Estrom.
Nice recovery.
Back row there to Gardner.
Yep.
That's Hall on the pass. Seidler outside to Breeding. Big time block, and it goes out of bounds. We've got that down the line, but Breeding is. He's kind of got.
We're blocking her better down the line.
Yeah, we are.
I like that a lot. I think it's just I'm no blocking expert, as my high school teammates could attest to. But
Seidler with the serve.
Just need to adjust the hands a little bit, I think.
Oh,
there we go.
and Ella Ashworth with a nice play. Ella has had a half a dozen of those tonight where she's just kind of, like you said earlier, she's been aggressive with it all night long, which is
she's
fun to see.
She's short and not a trained hitter, but she'll go for it.
Yes, she will.
I love that.
Leave no doubt if you're going to swing on the thing, by golly. 16-13, Bombers lead here in the fourth. Ashworth back to serve, drops it in there. Welsh out there to Seidler. Seidler out there to Anderson. Estrom, quick one to Baumgartner. Nice. Off the block of Anderson and out.
Yep.
Kill Baumgartner. That's a kill for Brenna Baumgartner. 17-13, Bombers lead. Again, folks, we want to thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. do you think we could get shirts or something?
I don't think so, Megan,
Come
but
on.
maybe. And that's Cochran, sends that one too far. Kaya Cochran. Too deep on that one, so Bombers lead by 5, 18-13 over here in the fourth over the Winterset Huskies here in Raccoon River Conference play. Ella Ashworth. Ooh, didn't quite throw it right, but regathered, got it good. Seidler outside there. Breeding, and the Bombers are there on the block. Harley Askelson, Seidler with a dig. Osborne outside, and that's Cochran. Olsen to Cochran. Cochran too strong. Coach is over there coaching her up, saying take it high and down to the freshman. 19-13, Bombers. Ashworth back again to serve. Oh, just couldn't quite get it to trickle over the net. Allie Osborne will check back in. Zoe Breeding back to serve for the Huskies as they trail by 5. Estrom outside to Harley Askelson. She goes cross court. Olsen gets that one. Quick hit
nice
there.
Save. Oh, the sisters are stepping on each other, but Harley recovers.
Harley recovers.
In the middle.
Peyton will take the soccer assist or the hockey assist as she kind of helped her up off the ground a little bit. A little boost from Peyton Askelson. Mudd checks back in as Peyton will find her way over there. On the rotation, Baumgartner back to serve. 2014 Bombers. Olsen with a dig. Seidler with a quick set. That was Grace Anderson there. She gets that one to go down.
They're just kind of reading our defense there with that one.
20-15, and Grace Anderson will be back to serve the junior middle hitter. When Ella put that one on a platter for Dottie Reed. Dottie Reed there with a nice one. Huskies trail by 4 as they, in the theme of the Huskies, gnaw their way back into this one. Into the net it goes. Point Bombers.
What are you giving me a look for? I was just looking to see where our next game is.
Okay.
I mean, it's Saturday, the Ballard tournament, but then we play
it's Saturday. This Saturday, there's
Adel
7
next
tournaments.
Tuesday.
7 teams this weekend.
Yeah.
Matt and Marianne, be prepared.
And then the following Tuesday, though, is our Bombers versus Cancer night. I'm excited about it because the colors are, it's going to be lavender night.
Lavender night,
and
okay.
Apparently lavender is the universal, like, fight against all kinds of cancers. And so, you know, the colors are important. And so
Elena Severson in here, the senior for the Bombers, into service. She gets a point there. 22-16, the Bombers lead. Big time block. Severson keeps that one alive. Hinksler sends it deep. Breeding, that's Seidler. Back row, blocked. Good play. Severson out to Askelson, that's Harley. Seidler back outside here to Cochran.
Nice save by Elena.
Elena Severson, the senior, getting some time, and Emmy Hinksler just too high and strong on that one as it's 22-17. Severson checks out with some good time there for Elena Severson as Haley Estrom will check back in. 22-17, the Bombers lead as Ella Hall will be back to serve for the Huskies. Side out. Going up, and she was a little overzealous with that one. I don't think we were quite ready. I don't think he gave the whistle, the go-ahead.
I didn't know what this was, kind of the wax on, wax off.
Yeah, that looked
again,
like a little karate kid there.
What? That's good.
Yeah, that is good. That's a Mr. Miyagi effect right there. Askelson's back there.
The Askelsons.
Not sure who to get it, but that's Olsen now. Quick set to Reed.
Good.
And it looks like Estrom was there, but Ashworth was diving. Now it's 22-18. This one is far from over, folks, as the Huskies trail by 4.
You really don't want to lose this game here.
You don't. So let's not. That helps the cause as point Bombers 23-18 as it looks like. Hallie Gardner will come in, check in, rotate in for Harley Askelson. Gardner will be back to serve. The Bombers lead by 5, 23-18 here in the fourth. Hallie sends it deep. That's Breeding with the pass. Out there, Seidler will go outside to Allie Osborne, and she gets the kill. 23-19 now. These Huskies will not go away quietly into the night.
A solid hit.
Yes, it was. Callie Welsh back to serve here for the Huskies. Good pass there from Gardner outside. Emmy Hinksler up high and down hard.
Nice hit by Emmy.
Goes back to your point originally, Megan. That good pass and that good set, and good things happen for the Bombers as we have match point here. Peyton Askelson back to serve for the Bombers. 24-19. As they say in NASCAR, one to go.
She was the homecoming queen last week.
Breeding on the outside, and Peyton can't quite get there. Just a little short. 24-20. Bombers lead as Estrom's in Baumgartner's ear saying, let's get ready to end this thing. McKenna Olsen back to serve. Huskies trail by 4 here in the fourth. Good communication there. Outside to Baumgartner. Down ball. Breeding outside to Seidler. Now, and a block attempt to no avail as Breeding got that one over. Now the Huskies trail by 3. 24-21, the Bombers lead. As the clock ticks right up to the 9 o'clock hour here, 5 to go. And that's how it'll end as McKenna Olsen hits that one into the net. That'll do it, folks, as the Bombers.
You were getting worried about your bedtime there.
3 games to 1. My reminder goes off at 9:45, Megan, so pump the brakes. Folks, well, that was Raccoon River Volleyball here tonight as the Bombers win this one 3 games to 1 over the Winterset Huskies.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bombers came in at 3-6, up their record of 4-6. The Huskies fall to 12-8 on the season. Nice win for the Bombers as we kind of get going into that weekend tournament. We got 6 or 7 teams coming this weekend. So again, if you're in town on Saturday and you want to watch some exciting volleyball, head up over here. I'll be just at the high school, or we at the high school and the middle school, do we know? I'm assuming
I think
we're
just the high school.
Just the high school. Got them going here. It should be on the Ballard Network. We won't have any commentary, but the huddle camera should be working, so you get to see something, folks. But anyway, Megan, you got anything to add here this night?
No, I'm just happy we got the win.
Just happy we got the win.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true Bomber fan and a parent. And I'm glad we got the win, too. Folks, thanks for tuning in. My broadcast partner, Megan Mudd, our executive producer this evening.
Yeah.
Brock the Bear Bierman. I'm Tim Davis. We're going to sign off here from the hangar. As always, go Bombers.